back. After a little break from YouTube, I have an exciting video for you guys, and that is to introduce the 2023 Formula Drift PROSPEC car build. And that's this car right here. So I know what you might be thinking. What a hunk of junk that thing is. If you're thinking that, you'd be 100% right. But it's got good bones, and that's what they say on all the TV shows, right? The home's got good bones, the car's got good bones. This car, it is a 1994 BMW 325 IS. It's same as the car I currently drive, but this car is pretty damn rust-free, and the body's relatively straight on it. I mean, minor dings and dents, but nothing crazy. I'm hoping to make a little bit of a series out of this, of building this car from literally nothing to a full-on Formula Drift PROSPEC car. So we're gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna take out some sound editing out of this thing and just little stuff. Let's get to it. First things first, the interior is already pretty much gutted. I bought it relatively like this, and I took out a couple things. We gotta take up all this sound editing. We're gonna get this plastic out of here. That handbrake, don't need it. Gotta get that power wire out of there, and we will probably do something exactly similar and even use that one. But just for now, for the sake of cleaning the car up, we're gonna get this thing down to nothing, get all the glass out of it, tear it all apart, get it all painted, fabbed up. So it's a new day, and we are back at it. We have gotten all the sound editing out of the car. Now I'm working on grinding all these little tabs off. All these little things that hold the plastic down and everything, but this is what it's looking like. All of the sound editing, for the most part, is out. The only bit that's still in it is on the very back of the rear deck lid, but that's a pain to get to, and wait till the window is out of it. All right, guys, I don't know where I left off the last video exactly. It was something about going over the car that I'm building, the PROSPEC car. I kind of got discouraged and didn't film much after that, but I'm heading to the shop now. I got to fix this car, the current BMW, and then we're going to be working on the PROSPEC BMW, and I'll give you an update because it's a little bit different from the last you saw it, so I'll go over that when we get there. All right, so I got to the shop. This is the situation we got going on. That is supposed to be connected to that. We're going to have to fix that with the Zapper 9000. The other thing is, I also did pick up a misfire when I was driving it here, so kind of weird, but we'll figure that out later. I'm gonna let everything dry out because it poured like hell today. There's a hole in the hood, obviously, because America's sticking out of it. So there's that. But yeah, this damage happened at the last E-Town Gambler. You know, I like to ride the wall a little too much sometimes, but should be a thing I've done it a billion times. We should be good. Then we get to look at that. So I just cleaned up these edges. There and there. Gonna put it on there. As you can tell, it's been fixed multiple times. So just gonna have to zap back on there some more, welding hot. I'm gonna crash into a wall again, so might as well not make it too pretty. I got this tacked on there a little bit there, a little off. Don't worry about that. But it's kind of close to where it's gotta be. This has gotta go up a little bit, but to be honest with you, it's just all so messed up from being fixed there, fixed there, fixed there a billion times that it's never really gonna be right unless I make a new bar. But I test fit the bumper and it's close enough to smash it up again. So time to do the weldy, boys. So I got that all zapped up. As you can see, I had to fill a huge hole right there. But it's fine. I'm just gonna break it again, so it'll work. And once I throw the bumper on there and see how she looks. Throw a little paint on there and no one will ever know any different. Just baking it on there, pretty much powder coat. We got Matt over here. He's looking extra All right, so I got that rear bash bar back on here. Got the bumper on there. Doesn't look too bad. Matt's playing with fire over there. But yeah, I'm missing this piece. That got ejected at the last round, and obviously my taillight's broken. That's gonna be fine. And yeah, this piece got gone. But good thing we got a whole gallon of shiny primer here, and we'll touch up a couple spots there, and make it look a little better. Other than that, the car's pretty much ready to go. Obviously, bumper's seen better days, but it's almost close to the end of the season, so we'll be all right. So I got that painted up a little bit. Looks a little less noticeable. Not perfect, but good enough to hit a wall. That's gonna get cleaned up some more, but good enough for now. All right, guys, it's a couple days later, but I kind of forgot to film the rest of that night because I'm really bad at this. But gonna show you guys the car and what it looks like now. As you can tell, it looks a lot different than it did. Start over yonder in the back. As you can tell, there's not much left. But so pretty much we cut the rear end off and we're gonna make a similar setup to the other car. Just a piece there and then make a bumper off of it and such. You're gonna have the Big Duck Club over fenders and stuff. But we still need to trim some more out here. I'm gonna trim all that, and obviously fenders have to get cleared for tire clearance. Pretty much we made up these plates right here and they're gonna go like that, and that's where our thing's gonna bolt up to. Also, we're gonna have to clearance for the quick change, but the quick change has not come yet. This thing's all stripped down, as you can tell. There's not a single thing left in it. Pretty much the steering column and the subframes are the only things left in this damn car. The interior, nothing left. We haven't really done much, except my buddy Matt has been killing it. Stitch welding all the seams. That's all from underneath, but all the seams, stitch welding, everything coming out super sick. And it's gonna be super strong, which is gonna be awesome. But all the front strut towers he's done, and he's probably about 3/4 of the way done with the car. Pain in the ass things we had to do was strip off all of the seam sealer off the car. There is not an ounce of seam sealer left on this friggin' thing because we had to stitch weld it, and it just makes it look nicer once it's all painted and such. But I mean, that's pretty much the update on the car right this minute. We got the intercooler all mocked up and mounted up in there. So now it's time to like pretty much fabricate what we need to do. We need to put the fuel cell in it. We're going to have the quick change in it. And the transmission, I might have to do something with the tunnel depending on how the transmission works. Yeah, and we got to fabricate some other stuff too, but overall, that's kind of where we're at right this minute. So I might work on it some tomorrow. Not sure how much I'll work on it tomorrow, but could be the end of the video. Not sure.
We're done when I say we're done.